Hey everyone, happy Easter! I'm so glad that you're here with me for Kid Connect at Home on this amazing Easter Sunday. Since it is a special morning, I figured we'd start things off with a little game. So check this out. Well, you never know what you're going to find in your Easter eggs, but I hope you picked a few good ones there. Well, this morning we are talking all about how Jesus is alive. It is the most incredible news ever. That's why I call it the good news. Well, let's get to our Remember verse before we check out what some friends have to say about Easter morning. So if you have your Bible, or if you don't, you should go get it. And we're going to turn to 1 John chapter 4 and read verse 9. It says, "This is how God showed his love among us. He sent his one and only Son into the world that we might live through him." That's what Easter is all about, how God sent his one and only Son for us to take on our sins. So let's check out what our friends have to say about Easter morning and how Jesus is alive. Then stick around for some worship.
Jonas, these waves are amazing. They're the best surf we've had all year.
Seriously, Jess, Jackson really hooked it up this time.
Yeah, how does Jackson always find all the best surf spots?
Dude, I don't know, it's just kind of his thing, I guess.
Yeah, well, I thought he'd be here somewhere. I drove by his house this morning early and his lights were on. I figured for sure he'd be here.
Well, you know, surfing's just more our thing.
Yeah, well, whatever the reason, I am just happy to be here with all these amazing waves. We are one day closer to being as good as the Boardmasters and going pro just like them.
Yeah, I can picture it now. Triple J Action Incorporated.
Triple J?
Yeah. Jonas, Jess, and Jackson. Triple J Action Incorporated. And then we can become the new world champions and have our picture up at the beach house, just like the Boardmasters.
Awesome. Speaking of Jackson, isn't that him over there on the shore with a video camera?
Oh, yeah, that's him. There's another set coming. Let's shred.
That was amazing!
Yeah, bro, you missed out. It looked like some incredible surf out there. I got some excellent shots of you guys.
Yeah, dude, you gotta come out with us.
Yeah, especially since I drove by your house this morning. Your lights were on. What were you doing up so early if you weren't planning to come surf with us?
Well, I did my job. I got you guys the optimal surfing spot so you could be one step closer to becoming the world champions and even closer to becoming the status of the Boardmasters.
Yeah, man, but you gotta come out with us too and have some fun.
Yeah, Jackson.
Well, all right, how about this? Let's grab some breakfast at the beach house and I'll tell you what I was doing this morning.
Sounds great.
Perfect.
Such a beautiful day.
Yeah, beautiful day for some burritos. I'm so hungry.
Wait, but before we get to burritos, Jackson, why'd you get up so early?
Yeah, man, if you weren't coming surfing with us, why in the whole world would you have got out of bed so early?
Right. We are the surf action specialists of Triple J Action Incorporated. We have to get up early so we can practice in order to be as good as, if not better than, the Boardmasters. You're the coordinator. You just picked the locations, and you already did your job. You got us a perfect spot. You got us all set up. You didn't have to get up that early.
You see, I chose to get up that early because Jesus draws near to those who seek him. So that's how I chose to start my day.
I just don't understand, bro.
Well, maybe I should explain it this way by conveying to you guys one of my most cherished parts of the Big God story.
If you're thinking it's one of your favorite parts of the Big God story, then sweet!
All right, well, you remember how he went around performing miracles and telling about who he was? Jesus died for our sins.
Sure, but he didn't stay dead.
Right, he rose from the dead on the third day.
True again. Well, the part of the Big God story I want to talk to you guys about is right after he dies and before anyone knew about his subsequent resurrection. So, actually, I just want to talk to you guys about the part right after he died.
Wait, I remember. I just read about this. It was in John chapter 20.
All right, Jess, what do you remember?
I remember Mary got up early. She went to Jesus' tomb.
Wait, Mary like Jesus' mom or the other Mary?
The other Mary.
Right, so Mary got up early to go visit Jesus' tomb. And when she got there, the stone had been rolled away and Jesus' body was gone.
Correct again. You see, the tomb that Jesus' body laid in was this giant cave with this enormous rock that blocked the entrance, but by the time Mary got there, this large stone was rolled away.
And Jesus' body was gone.
So Mary got up really early
Right before dark.
Just like we did this morning.
because she wanted to go to the tomb to pay her respects and all?
Correct again.
Well, she would have been pretty confused or upset or something when she got there and Jesus' body was missing.
Yeah, she also probably had a lot of questions.
Right, like, who moved that big rock in front of the tomb?
And how? It sounded like it was pretty heavy.
Yeah, and I bet she was really concerned with where they'd taken the body. But in any case, she ran straight back to where the other disciples were.
Yeah, and then John and Peter went back with her to check it out.
Right, and when the three of them looked into the tomb, they saw those,
The strips of linen and the burial cloth that Jesus' body had been wrapped in.
those.
The astonishing part about all that was the fact that Jesus' body was probably wrapped in over 70 pounds of linen.
Oh, so it would have been pretty hard for him just to get up and unwrap himself.
Precisely. And even though John and Peter didn't totally understand what was going on, the Bible says that John saw and believed.
Right. But aside from the fact that Mary got up early, and you got up early, I'm missing the connection.
Well, all right, let's keep going. What happened next?
Well, after John and Peter left, Mary decided to stay back and hang around for a bit.
Right, and I bet she was pretty confused. I mean, I would have been. She didn't have a lot of the answers.
Sure, but something miraculous happened.
That's right, she turned and two angels appeared, right? And they asked her, "Why are you crying?"
Wait, she was crying?
Wait, you're missing it. Two angels appeared, and when they asked her why she was crying, she said
She said, "They have taken my Lord away, and I don't know where they put him."
Wait. So the angels didn't tell her what was going on?
No.
That seems pretty messed up.
Well, they didn't have to, because as soon as she turned, she saw a guy, and she thought he was like the gardener or something.
Right, and he started asking her, "Why are you crying, and who are you looking for?" Then she started accusing this man of stealing Jesus' body when he said something so simple that solved the whole mystery.
What was it?
He said her name.
That's right, he said her name, and when he said her name, she realized what had happened and to whom she'd been talking to.
It was Jesus.
Correct again, when he said her name, she recognized him for who he was, Jesus. Nobody stole the body, he was alive again.
That is a really cool part of the Big God story. But I still don't see the connection on what it has to do with you getting up early in the morning.
Yeah, what does this have to do with you getting up early in the morning? I kind of started to forget why you were telling us all this.
All right, Mary had an encounter with the risen Lord. She got up early because of her great devotion to Jesus. And because of that, she got to be one of the first to hear the greatest news ever. Jesus, who she had seen die 2 days earlier, was alive again. Mary models for us someone who is eagerly seeking after God.
Jesus draws near to those who seek him.
All right, but is that still true for us today?
Absolutely, it's totally true. It's been true all throughout time.
So, should we be seeking after God too?
I can't see how that would be a bad choice.
But if we want to be as good as, if not better than the board masters, we have to keep practicing and taking on new challenges. It's just time consuming.
Right, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love watching you guys use the gifts God has given you to surf, skate, snowboard, wakeboard all over the world. But here's the thing.
It's better that we seek Jesus and his presence in our lives than it is to be the best extreme athletes in the world.
Exactly. I may not surf with you guys or go out on every adventure. It's not my gift. It's just not my thing, but I want to do what I do best at everything as well. I just want to make sure I'm doing it with Jesus.
So do I.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, let's decide. From here on out, before we spend our time trying to become better than the board masters, we spend time with the master, drawing near to him every single day.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Whoa. Guys, I just got some new intel on some premium oceanic activity.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's surf alert.
Oh, wait. Jonas, you gotta check this out. This is incredible.
Looks good.
Can't you just get excited for once?
I think that was excited.
I gave you that thumbs up, didn't I?
Okay.
All right, well, guys, This set's gonna be rolling in just a few minutes, and it's gonna be double overhead. You better get ready.
It's time to shred.
Let's surf.
Triple J, Action Incorporated.
It's a new day, and I'm feeling so alive with you. I'm feeling so alive with you. You're making all things brand new. So crazy to believe that nothing's ever gonna come between all the love that you have for me. It's a new day, and I'm feeling so alive with you. I'm feeling so alive with you. Step out, take a breath, knowing you're right beside me, always looking up. Your face is all that I see. Your love within me sets my spirit free. Now you got me singing. It's a new day, and I'm feeling so alive with you. I'm feeling so alive with you. You're making all things brand new. So crazy to believe that nothing's ever gonna come between all the love that you have for me. It's a new day, and I'm feeling so alive with you. I'm feeling so alive with you. You hear every word. God, I know you're listening. You know every hurt. You turn it all to dancing. Your love within me sets my spirit free. Now you got me singing. It's a new day, and I'm feeling so alive with you. I'm feeling so alive with you. You're making all things brand new. So crazy to believe that nothing's ever gonna come between all the love that you have for me. It's a new day, and I'm feeling so alive with you. I'm feeling so alive with you. I'm feeling so alive with you.
It's all looking so bright. It's all feeling so right. It's all looking so bright. It's all feeling so right.
And I'm feeling so alive with you. I'm feeling so alive with you. You're making all things brand new. So crazy to believe that nothing's ever gonna come